Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another story time video. It's gonna be about a sleepover that I went to. So I was probably about 10 or 11 years old. I was either in 5th grade or 6th grade. I honestly can't remember. I think I was in 5th grade. So these girls were having a sleepover, and at first, I really wasn't invited, so I didn't care because I don't really like these girls anyway. But then they just kept on looking back and forth at me, and then they were like, "Oh, Curly, you should come." And I was like, "Sure," because I really never been to a sleepover besides my one neighborhood friend. Like, my mom was strict on sleepovers, so if I went to a sleepover back in elementary school, we had to like live on the same street. So like I had a lot of friends that lived on the same street as me or either around the corner from me, and my mom would be like, "Sure, you can sleep over with them just because if something happens, I need to be able to get to you like ASAP or quickly, or you like if I have to, I can walk home." So this was like my very first sleepover where the girl didn't live on my street. She actually lived probably about 10 minutes away, which is still not far, but the protective mother was like, "Oh my God, that's so far, but okay. If you really think you want to go, then fine. It's okay. It's okay. Go." So the day of the sleepover, I'm low key excited because, like I said, I don't get to go that many places when I was little. So I was like, "Oh, I get to go to a sleepover." So I packed my little bag, made sure I had, back then you was like wearing nightgowns and shit. So everybody was wearing nightgowns and little slippers, and I'm black, so I had my bonnet on, and we all was just getting ready to go. Then I had a phone in 5th grade. I did. That was my very first phone, and it wasn't even a flip phone. I think it was like one of those prepaid phones. It was pink, and I loved that phone to death. So I got a text from this one girl, and she was like, "Are you coming to the sleepover?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm on my way right now. I'm getting in the car with my mom." So I'm in the car with my mom. We're driving to the sleepover, and my mom is literally like giving me the sternest talk ever, like as if I did something wrong. But she was really just trying to protect me, and she was just like, "So, I want you to know you do not have to stay. If you want to go, text me and I will be on my way. Just know that if they force you to do anything and you don't want to do it, if you want to come home, come home. If you want to tell their mom, you tell their mom. There is no reason for you to be scared." And that's all that stuff. I ain't no snitch, so I was like, I'm for sure not telling their mama, but like I will call my mom if I'm ready to go. So she dropped me off, we do hugs and kisses. I grab my bag, walk up the stairs, and then her mom is there, and she's like, "Hey girl, welcome to the slumber party. Put your bag down in the corner, we're all gonna make a pallet on the floor for you all to sleep on." And okay, so she had this really, really comfy rug in the living room. Like, oh my God, that rug was so comfortable. So she made a pallet on that. We had blankets and pillows. And we were low key trying to make a fort with the couch. Like, it was actually really, really nice. The girl whose sleepover it was, she actually had a little sister, and yes, this was elementary school. She had a little sister in 4th grade. So I keep on saying their mom because technically they're sisters. So the little sister was having friends over too, but the little sister wasn't like her big sister. I really didn't like the girl that was in my class. The little sister was really sweet and really nice, and she only brought like 2 people over there versus the girl in my class had about 10. And it was an experience. So her mom had ordered us pizza. She was making rotel. She had chips. We had soda, juice, all that stuff, water. We was watching movies. This was back when Blockbusters was still a thing. So she had bought a Blockbusters DVD, and we was just watching little movies and stuff. Ooh, y'all probably don't even know what Blockbusters is. I'm showing my age. Anywho, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was like my whole elementary school was Blockbusters. My mom would take me to Blockbusters every weekend on a Friday and make me pick out a movie and made me pick out a video game that I want to play. But anyway, so at this point, we had probably watched like 3 movies. We had ate all the pizza. So now this girl was kind of cliquish, and I could tell I wasn't really a part of the group that she was in. So there was me and this other girl that really weren't a part of her group, and she and her little clique were kind of like in the corner, like huddled up talking. So I was kind of peeping stuff, but I really didn't want to say anything because back then I wasn't as, I don't know how to put it. I wasn't as confident as I was now. Like, trust me, I still have my moments, but back then, like, I pretty much would have let anybody do anything to me and would have just cried on my own. So I was kind of just peeping stuff, but I didn't want to say anything like, why y'all over there and stuff like that. So, and then the girl next to me really wasn't like that. Like, she was the shyest person I knew because I thought I was shy, but no, this girl was extra shy. So they keep on looking back and forth at us, laughing and giggling and stuff like that. So at that point, I'm irritated and I'm like, I'm about to just lay down on this pallet and go to sleep. It was probably around 11 o'clock. I went a night out. I always woke up early, so I was like, it's time for me to go to bed. So I'm over there laying down, just on my phone or whatever. Then I get a tap on my shoulder. And it's the girl's little sister. And she's like, you might want to get up. And I said, why? We whispered. I was like, why I got to get up? She was like, if I were you, to be honest, I'm so sorry, but I will call your mom and tell her that you want to go home. I said, why? Why would I want to go home? She was like, because my sister and her friends are planning on doing something to you in your sleep. I don't know what it is. You and that other girl, they're talking about they're going to do something to y'all in y'all sleep. Of course, Origin would pop up. They're going to do something to you all in your sleep, and I just don't know what she's going to do. If I were you, I would call your mom and be like, come get me. I'm scared. Just lie. And I was like, man, they ain't going to do nothing. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I'm really not their type of friend. Like, I don't hang out in the popular crowd. But I was just like, dang. They real deal invited me to like pull a prank or something on me. And I was going to be like the highlight of their night. And they were going to go back to school talking about this shit. And people were going to be like, haha, look what happened to you at a sleepover. That's why nobody likes you and stuff like that. That's how I was thinking. Like, now I know. Like, let me be honest. I wish a bitch would. But back then, that probably would have been like the end of me, and I probably wouldn't have went to school for like a whole week over that because I was really, really sensitive, y'all. Like, I just got over that shit when I went into college, but like I used to be so sensitive. Like, I think I done finally grew into myself where I was just like, you can't treat me any type of way. But back then, like I said, I probably would have let them like do their thing, and I would have just cried about it when I got home. So I did end up taking the girl's advice, and to this day, like, sleepovers low-key are like a thing for me, and I'm like so weary about them. But yeah, so I grabbed my phone, I text my mom, come get me. So my mom is like, say no more, I'm on my way, I'll be there in 15 minutes, because I think my mom like thought something was wrong. So my mom went to the store. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But she said 15 minutes. I was like, we only live 10, but okay. So I'm getting my shoes on and stuff. And at this point, I had told the other little shy girl that like, yeah, we need to go because they plan on doing something to us. So like, we going. And her mom was like 5 minutes away. So we were putting on our shoes and we're grabbing our bags and stuff. So the girl was like, where y'all going? Y'all leaving already? Like, dang, y'all can't leave. It's a sleepover. You know you're supposed to spend the night, right? And I'm like, yeah, but I want to go home. I don't want to sleep on the floor. I just made up any excuse. I was like, I don't want to sleep on the floor. My stomach hurts. I feel like I'm getting sick. I just want to go home. And of course, they're like, oh, it sounds like you're homesick. It sounds like you want to go home to your mommy. And like, that shit didn't hurt me because like, honestly, my mother is my best friend. So I was like, yep, I'm ready to go home. mommy, come get me. Mom, come get me, please now. And they're just like low-key taunting me like, oh, you know you want to stay, you want to stay, we're gonna have so much fun, but like, I don't trust you bitches, like, so hell no, I'm about to go home where I know it's safe. If I wanted to have shit happen to me in my sleep, that's what I have an older brother and a little sister for. Like, we could have that popping real quick. But I was just like, yeah, no, I'm going home. So then her mom walks in and she's like, oh, what's wrong, honey? You leaving? And I was just like, yeah, I don't feel good. Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. I don't feel good. I don't want to get anybody else sick, so I'm going home. And she was like, oh, y'all both are sick. And then the other girl, like, she really didn't talk now that I think about it. So she kind of just, like, would shake her head. So she, like, nodded her head, like, yes. And she was like, oh, I could have gave y'all some medicine here. And I was like, oh, well, we already called our moms because our moms were like, yeah, come home if you're sick. You don't want to mess up their sleepover. So she was like, okay, that's fine. Well, y'all just let me know when you leave, okay? And we were like, yes, ma'am. So the shy girl left before me, and then literally like 2 minutes later, my mom came, hurry up and grabbed my shit out the corner, and I fucking dipped. So I got in the car. My mom has like a bag of like Oreos and tissues and like almost like the depressed girl package, like when you like get broke up with and your friends be like, we gonna have like ice cream night and stuff like that, except I don't eat ice cream. Yes, I don't eat ice cream. My thing is cookies. So my mom brought me Oreos and some tissues, and she was like, when I got in the car, she just hugged me. It was like, it's okay, it's okay. You don't ever have to go to another sleepover the far away again. It's okay, it's okay. And I'm like, Mom, like, I'm good. She was like, really? I was like, yep, want to go home. And she was like, what happened? So I ended up telling her the story, and she was like, my mom, bless her, she was like, those little girls, they're just terrible. You don't ever have to go to a sleepover with them again. You know what? This is why you have your group of friends. She has her group of friends. And I'm glad you realize that you don't have to stick through that type of stuff. If you want to go home, you go home, and there's no shame about it. So I went home with my mommy, and we ate Oreos, and we watched a movie on our own in our living room, and I went to bed that night in my own bed and not on the floor. So, yep, that's my story about how these little snot-nosed brats try to punk me, try to prank me. I don't know what they were going to do, but they weren't going to get away with it. Like, hell no. I know I was shy back then. I was going to let anybody do anything to me, but, like, I don't know. Because I've never been put in that situation. Like, I feel like I low-key would have probably fought them. But, yep, thank you all for listening to this story while I'm in my little PJs. And I'm so scared of sleepovers now. I don't go to sleepovers like that. Or if I go to a sleepover, no, I don't even go to sleepovers. I host the sleepovers. You're coming over to my house. That way, if something happened, I can be like, you got to go. Like, you just got to leave out my house. But, yep. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all like it, give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to talk to you all later. Bye.